Good morning, everybody. Hope your weekend went well and that the week is starting in a manner to which you would like to become accustomed. Welcome back to the Long Dark. Where were we? Jackrabbit Island, hunting rabbits, basically. I need the rabbit skins because I've got stuff to fix. I need to put in a bit of a supply so that I can continue to fix things that need rabbit skins. Today I have to be somewhat careful because I think the bear should respawn in today. That's got some potential risks because we'll see how that goes. It's one of those sort of, we'll see how it goes types of things. It should be an avoidable problem. There was one oddity last time in that I couldn't see any wolves on the ice. No doubt they will have respawned, so I've got that to deal with or look forward to, depending on your perspective. Anyway, let's see what happens. Look at that, I'm 90 days in. It's not bad for me. Right. What time of day is it? It's midday. At least the weather hasn't changed. So this is actually technically Jackrabbit Island. I've got some food. I don't stink. I've only got 2 snares, unfortunately, because one of them broke. All things being equal, everything should be pretty much okay, with the exception of... yeah. The bear. I was going to rhyme. The bear over there. Yeah. Probably spawned in. Oh look, if he does I can see him at the corner of my eye. The only problem with this particular location is lack of a fire, but that should be okay. Should be manageable. If in doubt, pick up a stick. What have I got in terms of food? Okay, still got my venison. And I've still got various bits and pieces of fish and rainbow trout and rabbit. I'm having a bit of an adjustment moment here because I've been playing the Long Dark a lot, and not the Long Dark, Warframe. So all my reflexes are sort of built on Warframe rather than anything else. Oh, improvement in the weather means I can see if I'm about to be eaten. Any fires I cook are going to have to be pretty much outside here. Yeah, that's alright. I'm just hoping that those are in more or less the right position. In principle, though, if the bear shows up, I should be able to see it coming, so to speak. Of course, there is the minor problem. There is another bear that's inhabits this general region. I don't know where its range is, except that I have seen it on the ice, I've seen it on the road over there, but I don't think its home is nearby. At least I hope not. That would be disconcerting. I don't really need to reiterate the risks, do I? I mean, anything I pick up has got a chance of something smelling me, which I don't particularly want. I saw some... I sworn I saw some old man's beard. I know I saw some old man's beard. Oh well. Oh, there it is.
I'm getting tired.
Well,
I'm starving.
let's go get some sleep and see whether we can get any luck with rabbits. I don't need a huge number. I am wondering if this is in the right location. I know when I put them down there were definitely rabbits there, for example, so it should be alright. Right. Let's get some sleep.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Did I collect water from the toilet? If there is a toilet. I probably did, didn't I? Oh, yes, I did. It's fine. It's actually not that late, but still. Hello, Pseudo. Welcome back. Need to make some water in the morning. A little different from Warframe, isn't it? I think I've got about a day's food outside, so... But I don't have a day's water. Oh no. Well. Yeah, that was an enlightening live stream. So much I didn't realise. I don't know why I didn't know what I found out. So. Right. Definitely need to make some water today. Somehow. Oh. Bother.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
This is not good. I could definitely do without this. Is there a sheltered spot? Ah, there is. Probably light a fire here. I do need to. So, go inside, dress the rabbit, and good. I did remember my skillet. No, I don't want to use a hacksaw.
Not sure I can carry much more.
Well, that is a good place for rabbits, I suppose. I need to grab some food. Ideally, I would like to stay here as until basically my snares break. Oh no, oh, don't use the hacksaw. Use the hunting knife. I can't believe I didn't realize when in Warframe when you are increasing the rank of a mod and it said, oh, do you want to uninstall the mod? I didn't. The information was right up there on the screen and I didn't realize what it meant until today. Until Brickage helped.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Right. So. Good. Build a fire. For some reason, I want to build the fire here if I can. Yeah. Oh, but it's taken me 320 hours. I've been nerfing my own setups all this time. Crazy. I didn't need to go to all that effort up with the former.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
No, I don't mind. I typically only use one weapon at a time, so I think the simple truth is I'm an idiot. I mean, it seriously did nerf my weapons. How crazy is that? Most people don't know about dual bow wielding. I'm not sure how that would conceivably work. In fact, you can't dual wield a bow. Not even with a warframe. That wouldn't make any sense whatsoever. I'm going to try more on the steel path, I think. Now that I've got that. Yeah, I'm trying to envisage how a four-armed person could wield two bows. It's not as simple as you might think. You couldn't do it. Even if you had four arms, the bows would interfere with each other and you wouldn't be able to draw to the shoulder. So you would not... Even if you have a fantasy situation with a four-limbed creature, it would be... yeah, really, really difficult. It's probably not worth doing. I don't care. I don't think it would work in reality. Strangely, that I did see somebody trying to figure out how a four-limbed creature could dual wield long swords, and the simple answer was not really possible. Very difficult. That's long swords, you know, the hand and a half type sword. Nah, probably not going to work because everything would interfere too much. Fortunate with the weather here. I wonder if I should relocate these. Yes, let's do that. Yeah, I think here would be a much better position. I wish I had thought to bring more snares, but I didn't. Oh, you're kidding me. Stalker. This is Stalker mode. And before you ask, yes, I have tried Interloper. I have 7 separate attempts at getting an Interloper run going. And each one has failed. Mostly because I couldn't find a way, couldn't find matches. No, that was good timing. And I'm 90 days into this run. Well, it wasn't so much that, is that even when I ended up in places that I knew fairly well, for example, I've got 2 Interloper runs that started at Desolation Point, which I know moderately well, couldn't find matches at all. The closest I came was Black Rock, but the only reason I was able to light a fire was because I used a flare to light the fire. And I could not find matches. Alright, a little bit of a... So... doesn't really matter if you know where you're going and you know where everything is. No, I haven't got the loot tables memorized.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
You know what? I've lost my snares. Where did I put the snares? Ah, there's 1, there's 2. Okay, good. But even knowing the loot tables, if you don't forget, there's no absolute guarantees. If you just visit the various locations and there's no matches there, knowing the loot tables doesn't make any difference. You're still not going to find matches. And on Desolation Point, I went to I went to the lighthouse, I went to the cannery, I went to the ship. No matches. Started off in Pleasant Valley once. Possibly made a mistake there by heading for the farmhouse. No matches. Should have gone to Thompson's Crossing. That might have given me a better chance, but I didn't. Yeah, you don't find matches Knowing the loot tables doesn't help you one little bit. Alright. How does knowing the loot tables help you find matches when there are no matches when you go there? Oh, I see what you mean. You could technically speed things up. Yes, you probably could. Yeah, well, I'm not going to try Interloper anytime soon. But I mean, some of the time I was running Interlopers, I did have very knowledgeable people watching. Didn't help. I suppose the best option would be, if you don't find matches in a known location, try and dash for the next map. Well, yes, but I've only got 514. But I'm not going to be running Interloper anytime soon. Not today, at any rate. Not tomorrow. In fact, at no point this week will I even think about running Interloper, because I'm running Stalker. And so that's what I do in the mornings. Well, this is Stalker, so that's what you're watching. And I am basically on a rabbit hunt. I ran out of rabbit skins. I could use at least half a dozen. You would think after that blizzard there would be some branches knocked down, but apparently not. Hello, Wabbits. And in case anybody's wondering, no, I'm not going to hunt them with the bow and arrow, because it does better if you snare them. If I hunt them with the bow and arrow, that's 3 down. I mean, I suppose I could. It would speed things up, but... What's the part of this game that's led to me giving 500? I've been streaming The Long Dark since I started this channel. So, that's it. Almost all of those 500 hours of gameplay have been live streamed. What that's about. Yeah, I haven't, the various runs that I do have all been completely live streamed. I've done nothing off camera that I recall. So every mistake, every ineptitude, every oops has been live streamed. What's really kind of funny is that I only started playing Warframe a few months ago, and I'm already at 350 hours, so... But then, not all of the Warframe has been... It's straightforward enough to do. It's not hard to do. It's not hard to set up. You know, if you have a camera, well, you don't need a camera. I mean, Yeah, well, that's a bit of a question. You can live stream, obviously, without a camera, and people do. I feel it's a little lacking, but you could do it. So, yeah, no, you just run OBS, and OBS takes care of most of that for you. I actually use something called Restream, which allows me to stream to Twitch and to YouTube simultaneously, and that's free. So I actually technically stream to Restream, and then it streams to YouTube and Twitch for me. If I paid, I could do more, but it's relatively straightforward. I don't know all the ins and outs. I barely know how to switch between scenes, for example, for an intermission, that kind of thing, which you will see shortly. Yeah, it's a good system. It's but if you only want to stream to, say, just YouTube, OBS will handle that for you. You can use it to set up the stream. You can, yeah, it'll take care of that for you. Of course, you need a microphone, which you can't see, but it's actually off camera right there. There's my microphone. Put it on a swing arm there. But you do need a halfway decent internet connection. Yeah, actually you do, because I'm streaming at 6,000 kilobits per second, which is about as fast as I can get with YouTube. That's about as fast as it accepts. Let's just have a quick look. No, he didn't give me a rabbit. I don't know about streaming from something like a console. I'm sure I could find out. It can't be that hard. Sorry, I know I'm not doing very much. I don't have much to do at this point. Collect firewood, stay alive, make sure I'm eating regularly. Yeah, that should be enough to get me through the next day. I've got water, I've got a place to stay. I want to see whether the bear has respawned. It almost certainly has. But I'm not seeing it over there. Yeah, I can give advice on live streaming, although I don't know how accurate it would be. I've only been doing it for a year, and I don't watch live streams myself. Or very rarely. I don't have the time to sit down or watch somebody else playing a game. So I've learned how to do things my way. Yeah. I do know a few things you don't do. But again, it's all a matter of taste. I'm also wondering where the other bear is, because there's one in that region right ahead of me. Should have brought more snares. There's no workshop here, unfortunately, otherwise I would go back. Yeah, when I started streaming, I actually did a fair amount of research on, not on streaming per se, but on things like successful radio DJs, how they worked. Now, it doesn't necessarily directly apply to live streaming, but there is some crossover, so I use some of what I learned there. Getting miserable out here.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I know there won't be any rabbits, but I'll go check anyway. Yeah, look at all these rabbits. I might just come down and shoot a few, but yeah. I've got a couple of rabbit skins over on the other island, the Misanthrope's hut. I've got a couple of rabbit skins in there, got a couple here. I need a few more. But I don't want to specifically hunt them because then it takes 3 days for them to respawn or something like that. Oh, while I'm... Oh, you know what I could have done? I could have researched my book. Should have thought of that. I once heard somebody describe live streaming as easy content. I know what they mean, but it's not necessarily true.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
The funny thing is, when I built this computer I'm using, I was building it for Minecraft. I just wanted a better PC. So my son and I essentially, well, I spec'd it, he built it, I helped build it, you know, put the whole thing together. I had no thought of doing live streaming at that point. And then as everything started building up, I started thinking about live stream. So, hey, it works. Just to make life interesting, I'm not running Windows, I'm running Linux. Another day, another headache. Ah, look at this.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
I need to think today about doing some fishing maybe. So that should be 6 rabbit skins. The reason I'm after rabbit skins is the rabbit skin hat, and this rabbit skin mitts. So that's why I need them. Because they need fixing on a regular basis, so a supply of rabbit skins is very useful to have.
Come on, little fire. Perfect.
Hey Danny, how are you doing?
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Hello, Peanut. How is Peanut today? Well, not too bad. I had a fairly relaxing weekend in which I didn't do anything that I had planned to do, and I only streamed twice. But both were actually moderately good live streams. Well, I liked them. It was nice just to be able to take the morning off, you know? He's always a little pest.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Did I? Oh, I did. Alright, let's go in, read our book. What did you do for Halloween, if anything? Oh! I don't envy you that. Well, that's right, you... I can't remember. When was Halloween? Friday?
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I don't know how much attention I pay to things like Halloween. Right. That's one book done. For what it's worth. So I don't have to carry it anymore. Do I have any other books? I do not. Oh, right. Ah. Right, what to do? Sorry, this is going to be quite boring. No huge excitement. Yeah, there probably won't be anything till morning now. I'm kind of tempted to use the bow, but I don't want to. Kind of tempted to go after that deer, to be honest. But again, this is right in the general region where that other bear comes. And I think it actually does come up this way.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Yes. Oh, hang on. No, that's a different bear, isn't it? Yeah. Bear number 3 is over there. Bear number 2 is more or less in the middle. And bear number 1 is over here by the misanthrope's cottage. Sorry, homestead. Whoa, you cheeky rabbit. And where are the wolves? That's the question. Well, it's a question. Where's the... That's a good... Actually, that's not a bad idea. That's actually a fairly good idea. No, not seeing Mr. Bear. What time of day is it? Oh, it's getting on. Let's have a quick look by the ocean. See if anybody left any arrows by the ocean.
Take it.
Yes, because somebody just would happen to... That wouldn't it? Oh, it's an arrow. I'll take that. Arrows, hatchets, and knives. I think think that's a salt deposit over there, isn't it? Yes, it is. Probably ought to harvest it just to let it respawn. Just in case I ever am in a position to make a meat curing box. What, you mean the blue plus sign down there? Yeah, that's my carry bonus. The well-fed bonus, I should say. Well, that was a boring but successful day. I think in the morning I'm going to have to head to the fishing hut, which is fine. I don't know. Don't need those, unfortunately. I say fortunately. Unfortunately. Don't need tinder anymore. Doesn't help. Right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some fishing in the morning. This is arguably the cozy part of the game. I'm not hunting bear. I'm not shooting anything. I'm not running around frantically. Just quietly sitting here catching rabbits and going fishing, which I'll do in the morning. And the only question in my mind is which fishing hut to go to. Well, no cheering necessary. If you want cheering, watch me play Warframe.
It's getting dark out here. I'm gonna look for shelter.
cheer when I discover something that I hadn't been aware of for the last 2 months and has been actually holding me back. You know, that kind of thing. Cheer when I get a weapon that's technically not available. That even Pseudo, who has more hours in the game than I have, hasn't got. Oh, by the way, Pseudo, I meant to say, I can't give you everything for a Gunson Prime, but I have a handle if you want it. I don't have any. I don't have any relics, unfortunately. But I've got a handle, so that's a quarter of the way there towards the build if you want it. Although I suspect you probably got far better weapons than I do, so. What level are you at now, Pseudo? 17? 18?
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, like I say, I've got the handle. I've just got one handle. Unfortunately, you need two handles and two blades. But I can at least help you with the handle. 21. Yeah, I don't know why you would bother with a Gunson Prime. I mean, that's a level 12 weapon. Hey, Anna, how are you? How did you get to 21? I mean, it took me all day. I say all day. Hours yesterday to grind from level 11 to level 12. All day. Using warframes to level myself up. It was painful. Yeah, definitely need some fish. Right. I am. It's bladder time. Ah, right. Really? Oh, okay. So I'm only 4 levels away. If I can get onto the steel path, that would probably help. Right, I am going to take a quick break. And I will be back in a couple of minutes. And then I think we're going to go fishing. Yeah, that's true, it does. That is very true. But it took me 5 warframes to go up 1 level. Oh, I still got scraps of food on me.
I wonder if I can drop
Oh.
any of this gear.
Yeah, not going anywhere in this, I can tell you that for nothing. Yes. Yeah, that's pretty much what I was doing. Great. Just what I needed. Well, there's 1 rabbit. Charming weather. Oh, sorry, excuse me.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Yeah, as I was explaining yesterday, there's a certain psychological thing about RPGs. Well, no, it was about me more than anything else. You know, you don't exactly want to. If you're happy with what you've got, it seems almost anathema to make more, especially given that now I'm going to be feeding them to the helminth. It grates against my soul to do that. Yep. Alright, it had better improve. Let's see what I need to fix. That's good. That's good.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yes. I actually tried to feed it today, then discovered it hadn't actually leveled up. So I can't get rid of my spare warframes at the moment until I've fed it. I was really disappointed when I found out that the Titania's flight mode can't be transferred. Okay, that's good. Those are good. That's alright. So we're all fixed as much as I can be, almost. And hopefully the weather's improved. I wish this was one of the houses where you could actually hear what the weather's doing outside.
I wonder if I can drop
Ah,
this.
yes, good. Fishing trip. After I check the snares again. How about that? Oh yes. That would be... And on a Gauss at that speed? That would be terrifying.
I'm not sure I can carry
I
much.
mean, Titania's scary enough as it is. Yeah, there would definitely be some of that. Right, let's go and see about some fishing. Where do I want to go fishing? Where's the nearest hut? I think it's this way. Yeah, that hut there I think will do nicely. Hello? Did something die? Yes, something did die. What died? That looks like a wolf. How come there's a dead wolf here? Take this. Alright. I'm going to drop this lot up the back at the house. I've never seen a dead wolf washed up like that. That's a first for me. Oh, thanks. That just made me feel 0% better.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Where was we? We was going fishing. Until I found the dead bear and Anna just scared the heck out of me by pointing out that it could have been mauled by a bear. I didn't think the bear came this far. Shoes mean leather. Assuming I don't fall beneath the ice.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
The nerve-wracking bit is going to be going back to the garage. Last time I went fishing, the bear appeared right outside the door. I think that was the last time, wasn't it? That was interesting. Not so sure about eating ruined salmon. Especially seeing as I'm going to do my own fishing. Right. Home sweet home.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
That's 120 odd rounds of revolver ammunition I've got now. And no revolver in sight. Really? Thank you.
It's dusk, so I can't be far behind.
Oh, that's good.
I am not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Dinner time. Oh, that's interesting. Doesn't make any difference. I picked up 2 subscribers last night, Anna.
Come on, little fire. Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
I could have done fishing while I was doing that.
This
Silly
pack is
me.
getting too heavy to carry.
Oh, that does not sound good. Right. Good to go. As long as the bear doesn't... Now I know what to listen for. When you get the threatening music, be very careful when you stick your nose out of the fishing hut. Could be worse.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
That's slightly concerning. Ooh. Awfully close on the cold factor. Don't feel like trying to make my way through. Problem is, lighting a fire in here can be surprisingly counterintuitive. You think it would work, and then it doesn't.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Oh, that's better. I swear, sometimes you, it doesn't work quite the way you think it would. Right, what have I got in terms of food then?
I'm
I
not gonna be
have
able to carry
2
this load for
big
much
fish and some rabbit. And some rabbit back at the top there, so... Do I feel like making the dash?
Thank goodness.
Smelly as I am.
Made it through another night.
Yeah, I think so. Hello? Did something else die? Oh no, it's the wolf, isn't it? Is that the wolf? Oh, yes it is. Of course, as I come over the brow of the hill, there's 3 bears waiting for me, or something daft like that.
I can't feel my hands.
Well, that was a moderately successful little excursion. Enough food for the night, or the day. While I wait for the snares to work, and I can always go back out. And... nope.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I can fix something in a minute. Well, in a bit. Yay! She slept in. Look at that! Two rabbit pelts. I just need some gut. I don't suppose I remembered to bring gut with me, did I? I guarantee I didn't. I did not. At this rate, I will have all the rabbit skins I need. Well, not necessarily all of them.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
And I know this must seem terribly boring to some, but it's necessary. This is an odd location when it comes to rabbits, isn't it? Because normally, you know, you would expect some to be, if it was under other circumstances, you'd expect some to be near the concert hut, but there are no rabbits near the concert hut. So you have to go across the ice, braving bears and wolves, oh my, to get rabbits. Which is why I want to get a few while I can. Let's do some cooking.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Ugh. Didn't really want to eat it, but I don't suppose it makes much difference. Well, one thing's for sure, I shouldn't be in danger of getting cabin fever. Oh, that was silliness. Oh, no, it's okay, it doesn't
Walked
matter.
with this much gear.
Right. That's my catchphrase. Right. Said in a slightly despairing fashion. Yeah. So far, this has definitely been worth the trip. So much less stressful than actually having to hunt the things with a bow and arrow. Just wish I'd brought more snares. I thought 3 would be enough, and then one of them got broken.
drop any of this gear.
Yep, this has got to be the calmest long dark live stream I think I've ever done. I don't know what that's worth anything, but yes, it's definitely very calm. Still, it's resources I needed, so I don't get to complain too much. Let's see about some firewood.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Yeah. Thing is, I did say precisely what I was doing on the live stream. Rabbit season. Ah, there's wolves on the ice. I'm not sure if I feel better about that or not, but at least there's 3 of them. Although that's the pack that obviously is over there. It's not the one that... yeah. They don't worry me, because I'm not going anywhere near them. The ones that concern me are the ones in the distance over that way. I mean, not concerns, because I keep killing them, but when I go back to the hut, which won't be today, I'll be heading off in that general direction, then across. So I don't have to brave those. You know, that's a lot of rabbits. You know, I don't think I would do myself any harm if I shot one. They do not want to let me get even very close. Never mind. I'm not going chasing after rabbits with a bow and arrow. I shall be nice. I'll just catch them and snare them. That's, yeah. That's definitely not nice. Let's have a quick beach comb. just found myself thinking, where did I put that salt? Right, it's in one of the cupboards. Oh, I just realised I'm carrying those shoes on me, aren't I? Hello. What have we got here? Is it a backpack? It's a backpack. And it can stay there. I really don't want to do the whole recovering from falling through the ice thing. Thank you very much. I've done that more than enough. Did something die over there? Well, yes, obviously, otherwise they wouldn't be making a fuss. Oh, I think I have checked that out. It's a body, isn't it? We went up to 5 likes. I make it 6. At least that's what my preview is telling me. Look at this. Rabbits have been all round the snares. Wow. They really do get skittish, don't they? What were they doing? Sniffing around their dead friends? Wouldn't surprise me. Most herbivores will actually eat meat at various times. Horses have been known to eat small animals, and I think cows and antelope. There's a surprising number of animals that you think of as being purely herbivores that will happily snack on meat given half a chance. Yes, deer too.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising, really, when you think of, but it's a, it's a quick way to get protein. Yeah, what am I doing? I don't have much to do except eat and sleep, and it's really too early to sleep. Stand outside and look at the weather. I've got enough water, haven't I? Yes, more than enough water. Another food for the day. Cook that up tomorrow. Who was it told me that you never actually see rabbits go into the snares? Oh yes. This is one of my favourite views in the game when the fog goes all golden.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Yeah, it's quite a nice view. I mean, you know what I mean. It's not seeing much, but the gold through the fog is rather pleasant. Oh, look at that. That's a good picture. There you go. There's today's thumbnail. That's actually a really quite nice picture. That reminds me, I've got to clear up my screenshot subdirectories. I'm sure I've got a few gigabytes of screenshots that I don't really need because I never reuse them. I say never reuse them. I never look at them again. Well, no, not for them. Unless I took a screenshot of a configuration that I want to remember for later, which doesn't apply here. Right.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
You always say that, Astrid, and yet you manage. I mean, you're not even as overladen. Yeah, no, that's... Yeah, stop complaining. Went to sleep far too early. I always forget. Eat first, then drink, but never mind. Right, this is probably going to be the beginning of the last day we spend here. Although I'd like to get some of that gut cured, to be honest.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, I'd say that was probably an accurate statement. Ah, look at this. 2 more rabbits. And I know this must be very tedious for some people, but trust me, this is going to make my life a little bit easier. Well, maybe it won't be the last day that I'm here. I mean, this has almost become self-sustaining. Ooh, ouch. Yeah, that's pretty much what happens here. And when we have that kind of weather,
Any of this gear.
it can actually, I mean, despite, it's England, you might think it's not that bad. There will be some point this winter where we'll get snow and ice, and the only way that the sidewalks, say, between here and downtown, get cleared is because people walk on it. That's it. It's bad enough that I sometimes have to walk along the road because that's clear, but the sidewalk is a sheet of ice. You're allergic to jewelry? Even gold?
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry to hear that. That does suck. Wow. I mean, that's
Come on, little fire.
pretty bad that you can't even wear stainless steel. Or gold. I mean, gold is,
Perfect.
normally not a problem, I'd have thought.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
All I've got now is the scrawny bits. Oh, I didn't mean to eat it. Oh my goodness. That's not good.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Oh, whoops. Thank you for reminding me, Astrid.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Oh, looks like we've got some changeable weather coming in. Oh, ouch. I mean, that looks like it could be changeable weather. It doesn't look like weather I want to be necessarily caught out in. It's funny, a couple of ounces over maximum weight and she starts complaining. This is a cozy scene. It kind of makes me wish you could sort of
Barely walk with this much gear.
actually sit down. A third-person view, sitting by the fire in a chair would be nice. But I guess I'm not going to get that. Well, it's coming up to that time, unfortunately. Yeah, I think 8 litres of water should keep her going for a while. Yeah, I now have to go and think about getting lunch, I'm afraid. But given that nothing exciting is happening, I think I can be forgiven for doing that. This says, I know it's been quiet. I know it's definitely been a quiet day. I don't know why it says unexpected error. It doesn't for me. I would say that was a Twitch problem or a device problem. Are you on Mugwap? Are you on PC or are you on device? Mobile device. It is 2 hours. It started 2 hours ago. Oh, I see what you mean. Well, this is about as late as I can safely start, really. I say safely, you know what I mean. The way my day works out, this is about as late. But I don't... Yeah. I mean, hang on, Mugwap. Let me just have a quick check, seeing as you brought up the subject. And nope. I can safely say I am the stream is working for me right now. So my guess would be either you need to refresh or it's a device issue. It's not actually impossible that it's a device issue because I stream at widescreen and Twitch doesn't necessarily... Oh, that's right. You went through daylight savings time, didn't you? Because to me, it's the same time as last week. I forgot. Yeah, daylight savings time in funny places around the world. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah. Unfortunately, as we have determined, if you are watching Twitch on my channel right now, you can't change the screen resolution like you can on YouTube. My understanding is that if I ever achieve affiliate status, then yes, you can change the screen resolution. But the likelihood of me achieving affiliate status is slim at the moment. I don't even get an average of 1. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Sorry, Danny. Only way to fix that would be if I start streaming an hour later. But yeah, Twitch is not as friendly as YouTube for certain things, unfortunately. But yeah. Excuse me a moment. Well, you could always watch me do Warframe at 5 AM. It's not scheduled, I know, but it's often what happens. Right. Yeah. I'm going to get on. So, I'll be back tomorrow. 9 o'clock Greenwich Mean Time. Sorry. Oh, well, there is that. And 7 o'clock Greenwich Mean Time this evening will most likely be Warframe again. I ought to run Armored Core or Hellish Court, but it's most likely going to be Warframe. So I hope the day goes well for you, or the rest of the day, or the rest of the evening. Thanks very much for watching. I do appreciate it. Hey Tony. Hi Tony. And I will see you all next time.